In the language of philosophy, there is a concept of a priori. It's a concept about fundamental truth. A priori states that there is a truth beyond us. There's always something that is true beyond experience and beyond subjectivity. It's like a launching point. It's where you begin, and from there, you can progress. It used to be that I wanted to explore what I considered the mystery of life. Why we're here, what is life, the mysteries that we live with on a daily basis. And I feel like I found a way to both express the questions and explore the answers through erosional rock formations. They seem beyond us because we perceive them as something that's constant, that has always been there and always will be there. But it is also changing. It's changing exactly the way that we are changing. And the scale is something that's hard for us to perceive because it's drastically different. Like, I don't notice the changes in my face every day when I look in the mirror, even though intellectually I know that it is subtly, subtly changing. And that's not dissimilar to the rocks. I'm interested in the relationship between the scale of the work and a person's interaction with it. If you can walk up to something that feels larger than yourself, there's an inherent reaction that you have when you're putting yourself in a place where you're small or maybe insignificant. You immediately start negotiating scale, and inherently you're negotiating time and change in that process. The different mediums have mostly been about my desire to hold time as an object. There's been a few different projects where, like, I have painted the inside of a hole in a rock with latex and pulled it out. And then that becomes an object that signifies all the time that it took to create that specific shape. The clay work is very similar. It's a recording of the surface of the rock at this moment in time. And knowing that change is constant, it is a solid replica, whereas my drawings are a representation of all those things. The work is about change that we separate ourselves from. I want a person to feel like they can walk into the drawing or notice their scale versus the scale of a larger change. And because these rocks have the ability to seem like they're constant, they have an authority to them that can provide some kind of information to us. And the other truth, which is happening simultaneously, is that they're moving and changing just as much as we are. It's just on a different scale. My name is Afton Love, and my work investigates perception and our human disassociation from the fundamental truths about time and change.